Okay, the latest package from Jumma Shop just arrived. We got that new Thriller by Cologne and Maison Asrar. I'm just getting in from work. So, what I'm going to do is take a shower. Here's what the bottle looks like. We've all seen it. In the hand, that's a soft matte finish. Feels a little like cloth. Beautiful bottle. Nice bottle. Good weight to it as well. Now, like I said, I'm going to take a shower, put some of this on, and then in a little while, I'll come back and let you know what my thoughts are on it. But so far, beautiful presentation. Okay, so we're all here because of Cal Cologne, right? He's one of the most respected content creators in the fragrance community. And this is his newest signature scent, a collaboration between him and Maison Asrar. Thriller is inspired by YSL number 6. Its full name is Place Saint Sulpice, part of their private line, which hovers around $380. The original YSL employed the services of master perfumer Carlos Benaim, who chose an ambery labdanum, which is a resin off the coast of the Mediterranean, as its main accord. In practical terms, I've never put my nose on number 6, so I have to take all of this background information at face value, and we'll judge this by where it stands right now. But I do like the fact that it's only $45. As mentioned, labdanum is the centerpiece of this fragrance. However, there's some vanilla and sandalwood that comes through a little later in the game. Let me add, this fragrance isn't loud or screechy. It has a quiet sophistication about it, but it also has a very strong presence and punches way above its weight class at $45. The scent profile on this is definitely worthy of a private line. It smells executive, very classy, not casual at all. And because it's an extrait de parfum concentration, it should give you all-day performance. People are saying some wild things about this fragrance, saying it's got this harsh opening or that it's opening bright and citrusy, and that's not true. Now, I will address the harsh opening. So, this is a brand new fragrance, and the first couple of sprays out of a brand new bottle of fragrance is usually filled with alcohol, pure alcohol. So that's probably what you're getting. Give it a couple of sprays so that the actual fragrance can get in the sprayer, and then you should be good to go. I did experience that, but once you get past that initial 2 or 3 sprays of pure alcohol, then you should be good to go. So with that, this fragrance does not open citrusy or bright. This is a dark fragrance, and it comes in not overt or pushing in the face. It's a more intimate fragrance. It is a close range type situation. Yes, it will fill a room. Yes, the sillage does extend beyond your arm. However, this is more an intimate affair. Somebody will smell it far off, but the real magic happens up close, behind the neck, behind the ear. That's where you really get the feel of this fragrance. Like I said, the sillage, it extends beyond your arm. It's moderate, very good. Not overpowering, not overbearing, but it does have a presence. The performance, I got about 10 to 12 hours more if you put it on clothing. I generally spray my cologne on without clothes, but I may do a little spray on the shirt or something like that. And on skin, 10 to 12 hours, 14, 15, 16 hours on a shirt. I sprayed it on my shirt, and then I came back the next day and I could still smell it. So that's what we're working with. It will fill a room, but it won't clear a room. It is nice, not offensive. And it is aromatic. It's pleasant, but it is it's a date night. It's a darker, grounded scent. That's what I'll say, it's grounded. Is it blind buy safe? That depends. I don't recommend you blind buy any fragrance, to be totally honest with you, especially if you're sensitive and don't know how things will react. But I will say this, it's safer than most. So do that with you will. I blind bought it and I'm not disappointed. Is it mass appealing? Again, that's up to your nose. I would say, me personally, I think yes. The first time I wore it, I got compliments. Okay, story time. So I blind bought this. My wife didn't even know what was coming. And as I said in the beginning of the video, I showered and got myself all gussied up. And I was nice, quite nice with it. My wife, as soon as she came in the house, she was like, oh, Mike, that is really nice. Unsolicited, didn't even know what the deal was. She just walked in the house, smelled it on me, and complimented me immediately. And I'm digging that. So compliment beast, I'm gonna go in that direction. So I would say blind buy, safer than most. Now, the one thing I will say is there is no danger of overspray. I gave myself 10 to 12 sprays on my neck, chest, up under the chin, all of that. I got thorough with it, and it did not ever come off too strong, offensive, burning the nose, or anything like that. It just worked. It just sat there. Still calm, still centered, still manly, perfect scent. Very, very good scent. And I highly recommend it to anybody that's trying to up their status. Suit, you know, the whole shebang. This is that one. I gotta give Cologne credit where credit is due. My man, chef's kiss, a perfect fragrance. Let's answer some questions. Thriller or vintage radio? Thriller, of course. Do we go Thriller or Marwa, a dupe of imagination? Well, I gotta give it the Thriller on this one too. Are we going Thriller or Rayhan Terra, the viral sensation from last year? Again, I gotta give it to Thriller. And finally, are we going Thriller or the Afnan Supremacy Collector's Edition? For me, Thriller, and it's a 10 out of 10 because you see why. The profile, the performance, the price, and it definitely gives you that prestige. The only problem I have with the fragrance is that it's called Thriller, which brings to mind Michael Jackson. And this is more Bruce Wayne. Not Batman, but Bruce Wayne. And I think it should be called Vengeance because it smells like luxury. It smells sophisticated. It smells like a man who has his situation situated. A man who has his affairs in order. And maybe fights a little crime on the side. And apparently, I'm not the only one singing his praises, because over at Joma Shop, they're claiming that it's the most popular Dubai fragrance of 2026. Now, that is a bold claim, but we'll see. It's still early in the year, so we'll see. My final thoughts are, get you some of this. This is a dope fragrance. All right, y'all. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.